All right, guys. So, welcome to the first episode of Ask NRG. I'm joined here today by my voice actor for KINGER, Scribble Bubbles. Say hi, buddy.
What's up, everyone?
So, this is a new series that I've been wanting to do for a long time, where me and my voice actors just hop on the call, talk about some of our experiences with the series, and yeah, basically just get to know us and also the characters behind, like the characters in the show, but also the voices behind it. Today, the two characters that we chose are none other than KINGER and Shadow. All right, let's read the first question. Oh, this is actually from another one of our voice actors in the series. Question for KINGER. What are your favorite bugs in your collection, and how do you manage to keep your pillow fort stable? Question for Shadow. How's Maria?
Oh, wow. My favorite bug will have to be spiders, because I always like how they act around people. People think that they're scared of them, but they're really just gentle creatures. But also, how I keep my pillow fort stable, it just takes a lot of time and effort to keep it stable.
Oh, Jesus, of course you would say that. And as for Maria, I think we all know. And if you want to bring that up again, I'd like to find where you are and kick the living shit out of you. Question for Shadow. Have you ever heard of the gotcha community? If so, what are your thoughts? Yes. I've voice acted for quite a few channels. Oh, shit. I voice acted for a few channels that have had gotcha in it, but overall I don't really have an opinion on the community just because I've never really done anything like it personally. I think the designs are cute.
There's also a question for me. It says, have you ever cleaned your robe, or has it never been washed?
I'm also curious about that. Are you just a dirty fuck?
Actually, no. Kane programmed us with these undirty clothes, so no matter what we can do, they can't be dirtied or removed.
That's depressing. I don't have to worry about that because I don't wear pants. Alright, Shadow, how is Amy in KINGER? What is your opinion on episode 3 of The Amazing Digital Circus?
Well, it was sure a doozy, let me tell ya. Being in that very haunted mansion was really fun with Pomni, although I didn't think she enjoyed it that much. But it all worked out in the end.
Okay, and as for Amy, we're doing lovely, thank you. We just went on a date the other day.
Oh, that's lovely.
Actually, before we continue, that actually reminded me of a little story. So the reason why we made Shadow and Amy a couple in the series and not Sonic and Amy, because at first when we did it, a lot of people were upset, but a lot of people were happy because I don't know, just shipping wars. It's a thing, but we chose Shadow and Amy just because I wanted to write Shadow in a more of a lighter light. Like, he always gets the short end of the stick all the time. So I wanted to give him, someone he can lean on. And I wanted to so that's when the Relic of Love arc was kind of born, where I was like, you know what, we should do something where we can focus on Shadow's character development as well as Sonic's. Because I thought the relationship between him and Amy was unhealthy. And I think that it would have been beneficial to, that was a fun arc, and it was fun to do stuff like that. However, it's also fun to, write our own canon for some characters. For example, Shadow's not 50. I don't believe that. Also, for example, Tails is 13 in our show, and Amy's 18. Everyone's, aged, and it's good to see because we're able to, express that maturity on these characters. But yeah, no, that's why Shadow and Amy are dating, for those who are wondering.
Question: what IQ are you? I really don't know what IQ stands for, but if I had to say,
are you fucking kidding me?
It'd probably be an 88.
That does not surprise me. To Shadow, what's the worst thing you've ever experienced? And to KINGER, what's the best thing you enjoyed from the castle? The worst thing I've ever experienced is losing the best friend I've ever had. The person who made me feel like I'm something more than I'm not. Maria.
And the best thing I experienced in the castle was all the beautiful colors inside of it. I really love the tilted glass. It's just super cool to see it reflect off the sun, and it brings so much colors.
Shadow, what does the ultimate life form do in his spare time? KINGER, do you have feet, or do you just float around? Well, obviously, what I do in my spare time is, well, nowadays I hang out with Amy. I mess around with just any of the others. Just have fun, I guess. They've been trying to teach me that, but I still think it's a waste of time. However, it's been nice. I did go to a Taylor Swift concert recently. That was pretty fun.
And for the question for mine, I don't have feet. My body is kind of like a pillar, but how I walk is interesting. I just screw around like this.
So that's why
Like
you
that.
always walk like an idiot.
Yep.
Huh. Okay.
I love how he just acknowledges that he's an idiot.
Yeah, he's like, uh-huh. And, so thank you for the question, Nicole. Shadow, have you ever considered the LA 28 Olympic shooting team? I have, but then I realized that I'd probably be better than every single person there. So I wanted to give some people at least a chance to have some time in the spotlight. Okay, this is from Super Caden Gamer. Kaner. That's another what's your favorite insect? Oh my god, we got a lot of what's your favorite insects. Shadow, but thoughts on Shadow Generations to Shadow. I actually really liked it. It told my story beautifully, and it made me look even more badass. Did you see those wings? Question for Kaner. Do you miss Queenie?
I do. Every day.
Damn. I miss Maria. I feel your pain, bud.
Yeah.
Favorite type of firearm? A BW 1911.
Kinger, how does it feel to have the same voice actor as Noob Saibot from Mortal Kombat? That's Sheen Chiplock. My voice actor right now is Scribble Bubble.
If you were the only person listening to All Hail Shadow, what would you do to make the entire world listen to it? I'd just bribe them like I did Tails in that one episode.
I still can't believe you.
Excuse me?
I still can't believe you brought a 13-year-old.
And I don't regret it! To Kinger! From same person. When you're not out inside your pillow fort, what do you like doing during the day?
Oh, well, I just like talking to my friends like Ragatha, Gango, Pomni, and for spare times I like to go outside and catch butterflies.
Also, I've been seeing you hang out with Vector a lot more recently. What the hell's that been about?
Vector? Oh, well, he's been talking to me a bunch of stuff.
That guy can talk? He's an idiot.
Uh-oh. He doesn't sound like one.
Are you fucking... Okay, you know what? We're moving on. To Shadow. So, do you like Sonic and Mario? And to Kaner, do you like your wife a lot of a little?
Do I like her? I love her with all my heart. And I always will.
That is the one thing I will say I can relate to you on. Everything going on in that empty head of yours, that's the one thing I could say we get along on. I don't even know why we were paired together. This is such a weird pairing.
Actually, it is, isn't it? I mean, I barely know you, but, like, you seem very interesting.
We haven't had a lot of screen time together, but who knows? Maybe that'll change in the future. People want that. And to answer your question, so I like Sonic and Mario now. Yeah, Mario's fine. He's just a bit of an idiot a lot of the time. Same thing with Sonic. But after the Relic of Love arc, me and him have been getting along a little better. So let's just hope that continues. But I'm still better than Sonic. Question for Kaner. What's your opinion on the NRG crew?
Oh, well, the NRG crew are very interesting, but very humble and friendly.
You're part of the damn NRG crew.
Oh. Well, they're all very nice.
Isn't the canon that every fucking character just lives in the castle together? Isn't Peach, like, pissed off about that?
Who's Peach again?
Oh my god, the owner of the damn castle?
Oh, wait, is she an actual Peach?
Yes. No, she's not an actual Peach, she's a princess!
A Peach can be a princess.
You know what? This is going nowhere with you. What's your opinion on some of the people in the NRG crew?
They're very nice.
Yeah, you've met a few of them. Well, a lot of them. And the rest of them you met off screen. That's just the new canon now. Yeah. So out of all of them, who would be the one you say you hang out with the most?
I would love to say I hang out with Sonic.
Yeah, I don't fucking doubt that at all.
For Shadow, if you could use time travel to defeat an enemy, would you do it? And for Kinger, what's inside your pillow fort like?
If I could use time travel to defeat an enemy, I'd call that cheating. I just defeat him myself. However, I mean, we have technically used time travel to defeat people before in the past, but only if it was absolutely necessary to save everyone.
And what's inside my pillow fort like is very comfy. I'm actually inside my pillow fort a little bit. It got destroyed, but I'm rebuilding it. Very comfy.
To Shadow, how does your relationship with Amy go? We just hang out when we can, and we're there for each other. She's been trying to get me to be nicer and more positive, I guess, not as negative. And yeah, she's been a good shoulder to lean on, and she has been teaching me a lot. Hopefully that continues, but I will say there's some days where it drives me absolutely insane. Also, the constant mall dates are getting to me. Speaking of, Amy wants to go to the mall later today. Can you fill in for me, please? I cannot go.
Oh, for sure. I'd love to go to the mall.
Thank you. For fuck's sake, she won't stop. It's constant with her.
Shadow, ever heard of Mr. Puzzles and Kinger? Ever heard of Hades? And do you manage to get girlfriends?
Wait, who asked that?
Master 2219.
That's a perfect question. Alright, who the hell is Mr. Puzzles? Never heard of that man in my life.
Hades. Do you mean like the Disney villain? I mean, I watched Hercules before. I think that's the villain. Also, no, I don't want to get any girlfriends. I had my love, and that's all I needed.
Yeah, I guess as for that Mr. Puzzles guy, I have no idea, but that's such a stupid name. Imagine if we'd ever have to run into someone with that type of name. That'd be so stupid and pointless.
Foreshadowing.
This is a question for both of us. Question: opinion on Meggy? I've seen her like a few times. I've hung out with her a few times at the castle. She's mainly around Mario, to be honest. When she's in our world, she goes back and forth between the SMG4 world and their world. Sonic and the others just filled me in with that info, which, my god, I don't get it anymore. However, she's nice. She's kind of fun.
Most likely, my experience with Meggy, has been really interesting. She tells me all about how she wants to help people, wants to do this, that. She's really nice. I also seen her hung out with Mario a lot. And between me and you, I kind of sense a little something.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I see that going somewhere. However, whatever happens, happens.
Yep.
Okay, here, we'll answer a few more questions and then we'll just say some experiences we have with the show. Then I think that'll be good for this episode. I just see you dancing there.
just like fooling around and being himself.
Kinger, what secrets are you hiding under your robe?
Nothing except my body.
Are you sure? Nothing like a gun or something?
I don't like firearms.
That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. I should take you to the gun range sometime. That should be something we should do.
Kinger, do you think Shadow is cool? Oh, yes. Actually, he seems really awesome.
Thank you. Hold up. Okay, question. I like this one. Question for Kaner. What do you think about not being in the digital circus anymore? And for Shadow, do you love Latinas?
Wow. Well, being out of the circus is really refreshing. I mean, don't get me wrong, the adventures were fun and all, but it's really nice to get out on something that's not digital. I like feeling the grass, watching the blue sky, seeing the birds, the insects, the butterflies, everything. It's just really refreshing out to get a breather once in a while.
And for my question, I just love Latinas, Sonic. Yep, that's canon now. Shadow likes Latinas and NRG. Question for Shadow. What was it like in that crystal? And why you simp? 1, I don't simp, alright? I don't do that. Me and Amy just got got along and we just thought there was something more, okay? We're trying something out. I'm sorry if that's a problem for you. And the crystal, being locked in there was not fun. It was just constant darkness, and don't get me wrong, I'm used to that, but I just felt trapped. Like, I could see everyone and see what's going on with, what's going on. And I knew what was going to happen, but I couldn't do a damn thing about it. And one thing that I hate more than anything is being useless.
Wow. That's deep.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, because you remember when, after all that, we were in that weird area after Mephiles kind of erased our existence for a little bit?
Wait, that was real? I thought this was a dream.
Are you fucking kidding me? We were all there, idiot!
I dream about everyone in my dreams.
Well, that's very sweet of you, I think.
Question for Kinger. Anything from your past? I might need to put a blanket over this for this one. There we go, in the dark. What I remember correctly, was just all the old friends before Jax came along, Gangold, and Rakata. All my old friends. They were really sweet, but unfortunately they abstracted. But what kept me going was my wife. She will always be there to cheer me on, and she was the reason why I got into insects. But unfortunately, she abstracted.
I'm very sorry to hear that, Keener. But I'm happy that you still remember her fondly. That's important. Also, I'm reading a lot of these questions. Who the hell is Mr. Puzzles?
I don't know, but he does sound creative in a way.
Oh my god. It looks like he has control over nothing. I really...
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe he might build his own theme park.
Wait, what the hell would that be called?
Give it to the name that his name is Puzzle. What about Puzzle Park?
That sounds like an awful song. Anyways, moving on. I don't know who the hell this guy is, and we're never going to ever see him ever. Alright, so, that's gonna do it for all the questions, guys. If we didn't get to yours, I'm so sorry. Please submit for the next episode, and we'll be sure to read them, and we will get to yours, okay? I'll definitely, take a sit down eventually and read through all of them and, respond to them. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for the questions. That was fucking awesome. It was so much fun. I guess now we're just gonna be saying some experiences that we've had as the characters and kind of, how we got here. Do you want to go first, Scribble, for any, what has been your experience as Kinger for the show so far? What has been your, how would you sum it up?
Being Kinger is just all in all just being a totally different version of myself.
Right.
I adore the character so much because he's just an all in all lovable guy. He can try his best to be there for people. He could try to remember some stuff, but all in all, he can still be humble and sweet.
Oh my god. I remember when you first auditioned, because Kinger was your first audition. And I remember listening to it, and one of my friends that I was with was like, that's him. That's him. And I'm like, yep, 100%. I love how accurate the voice is. And I remember the first episode he was ever in was Sonic and the Amazing Digital Circus, which is still one of my favorite episodes to this day. I loved how everyone was used in that episode. Yeah, I do want to give Kaner some more episodes where he's more of a bigger role, because I fucking love the character. I love it when he just does his derpy thing, that episode when he was looking around, he was like, wow, the rooms are so big. I thought that was funny. Yeah, so what would you say has been your favorite experience playing Kaner, the character?
Favorite experience of playing Kinger is most likely just all in all anytime where he's around, because being Kinger, you're just okay, just be normal, and it's like hi everyone, I forgot I was here, why am I here? He just horrible memory, but he's just so humble.
That's fantastic, bro. Honestly, I'm so happy that we were able to meet because of this, and
yeah,
it's been a friendship.
I was so glad because your audition video was on my recommend list because I was searching voice acting.
Yeah,
and then I found that, and I was like, oh my god, this could be it.
Oh yeah. For those who also want to audition for a character, join the Discord. There's some characters up for auditioning, so if voice acting does intrigue you, feel free. All right, that's how we get the characters in the series. It's just viewers that come on in and send an audition. That's really it. My experience playing Shadow was it's been fun. It's been fun. He's been the character that has been the easiest to voice because I just deepened my voice. That's it. Which is also the same voice I use for Espio, but
anyone can do it. Honestly, Shadow is just the most easiest to voice.
It's an easy character to voice, and the thing, if people like your Shadow, perfect. If not, it's all good. But because the thing is, I know some people would be like, hey, my Shadow isn't for everybody. I get that. But I've had a lot of fun voicing him. I really have. It's been an experience. I remember when I first was actually going to send him as a character to have auditions for, but then when I was kind of going through characters that I wanted to voice, that's how I chose that. But he mainly really started getting a lot of good roles in episodes around the Relic of Love arc, and I really like how he wrote the relationship between him and Amy, as well as the friendship that was going to be going on between Sonic and Shadow, because they were learning to no longer be rivals. I really like how we did that, and playing both of them was a bit of a challenge, but I mean, it was cool to see two sides of the same coin. I was able to bring out more of my I guess serious side when it comes to Shadow, but it felt good to be able to just have fun with it. And yeah, I'd say my favorite hold up. I'm being called. Sorry. Anyways, I'd say my favorite episode. Oh my god, one sec. I'm in the middle of a recording. Can't call right now. Alright. Anyways, I'd say my favorite episode with Shadow. I really like, this is the final stand, the one where they all go super. I really like that one. That one was awesome. Or the most, one of the more recent ones. I like Shadow's entrance in Sonic's Missing Chili Dog. That was a fun episode. I really liked that. Or Super Hedgehog Hijinks. That was just funny as hell. Those are episodes where I'd say I had the most fun playing Shadow.
Let me tell you, making the music for Shadow was not difficult at all. I mean, because the standards, I had to study Shadow's type of music. I went through 3 different songs, all differently. Some of them were just originally from Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic 06 in a way. And when I listened, I was like, okay, so it's more like a melody mixed with heavy metal in a way. I went to the drawing board, I did the music, and then boom, created it.
Yeah, honestly, and it came out fantastic, bro. It was awesome. And I was so happy to be able to use it in the most in the newest episode. But yeah, overall. All right, I guess, how about we just both ask each other, one more question in terms of our experience, and then we wrap that up for today.
Okay.
All right. Good. So, my question to you is, do you like how things have gone in terms of, in terms of Kinger? Are you happy with what you've been able to achieve so far with the character? Also, what has been your experience overall on NRG? Have you had fun? Has it been fun working on NRG?
I love working on this. This is just a straight good, this is all in all good for me because I've been looking for stuff to try to share my talents with in a way.
Right.
And voicing characters like Niles, Freddy, Kinger have all in all been really fun. Because Niles, I had fun with Niles because I got to get full dramatic, just full and all, just in character. That I love them so much, but I mostly love Kinger because I love the Kinger more. I love Kinger more because he's just so understandable and just so loving in a way. Yeah. People mistake him as a dummy, and he is a dummy, but you don't know what goes on in his brain.
Right.
You don't know what goes on in his fading memories.
Yeah, and I've loved. Honest to God, I've loved every moment with you since you've joined the team. It's been an amazing experience, honestly.
Yeah, and not only just voice acting, but making music has.
Yeah, been, right. Yeah, and also you are the one who wrote the episode for Sonic's Missing Chili Dog, which is
Mhm.
one of the funniest episodes in the series. You guys should go check it out, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's been an absolute delight to work with you, and I was like, one thing I do like about my series is that when we introduced it, we didn't cancel it. So many places that I used to audition for, I got the part, but the projects got canceled. The videos never came out. And I didn't want to become one of those YouTubers like where everyone's like, "Oh, I'm going to start a project. I'm going to get voice actors and it's going to be a thing." And then it never comes out. Or only like 1 or 2 episodes come out. I wanted to be different, and I wanted to get as many episodes as I can out while I can. So, and I honestly to God think that because of that, it's really been paying off, because I don't know what's been going on recently, but a lot of people have been really caring about the show, and I'm more than honored, honestly.
My question to you is, where do you see NRG, like, say 2 years or maybe a year or maybe 2 years ahead of time?
In terms of popularity, or like terms of like where, or just story?
Like the story, like developing, and then like
okay. Well,
developing, like,
I see us trying a lot of new things, because I mean, we're like in 2025 alone, like we have so far we have 2 arcs planned, potentially a third. But a lot of story, like episodes, like little mini arcs, but not like more character development. And the thing is, each episode we just want to get better. We just want to learn the craft better and make each one just a little better in some areas, and that's just the goal. I see the main characters still being the same, with a lot of new characters and a lot of fun, more episodes. In terms of how big we get, honestly, I'm happy with what we got right now, and if we keep on growing, amazing. If not, I'm okay. I'm having fun with it, and I like making the episodes. That's what I'm doing it for. The views and all the people that like watching it, I'm doing it for, even if 2 people watch it, I'm doing it for those 2 people. I'm doing it for the people who enjoy the story, who like the characters, who like to see what we have to offer, and I like creating. I like doing this. It helps me be creative, and I will always do this for as long as I can. We have a lot of talented people working on this series, and I'm so honored that everyone who works on this series works on the series, because I'm just an idiot, and all these people are like, they see so much potential with the series, and honestly, the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. I want us to do as much as we can.
Just gonna say this. None of us would be here without you creating this wonderful good show.
Aww.
This wonderful good show. None of us would be here without you, man.
Thank you. Thank you so much, bud. I want to thank all of you guys for watching this series, for caring about it, and for caring about these characters. Like, I wanted to do this so you guys get to know the people who are behind it and the characters themselves. Like, I love these characters so much. I hope you guys do too. And there's going to be many more adventures with all of them. And I wanted to choose 2 characters that are just fun and that people do like. I wanted to choose 2 fan favorites. So, yeah. Is there any other thoughts you would like to say before we end the video?
Thank you to all of you who view our videos. None of this would have happened without you watching our videos and liking them. We thank you so much for enjoying us telling stories about these characters, what they do, and how can they like progress or like go on with their life. It's just all in all really fun writing these stories, and just all in all just happy that you guys like them.
And with that being said, guys, that's gonna wrap it for the first episode of Ask NRG. Shadow and KINGER, thank you so much for being here. You're welcome.
Problem.
And Scribble Bubble, thank you so much for joining me today. This was fantastic. I had so much fun just voice acting, having some fun, answering some questions. Thank you all so much for all the submissions. It really meant a lot, guys. I want you guys to decide what 2 characters you guys would like to ask questions in the comments below. And we'll take some consideration and get ready for the next episode. We're going to choose 2 new characters and go from there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this kind of like filled you in on some new lore about the actual individual of the character, or just the people who voiced them. I hope this was fun for you guys. Anyways, Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. And with that being said, bye-bye!
Bye-bye!